Hi Tacoma, I'm Mrs. Osland at what we now call Mount Rainier. I'm going to be introducing a lot of special guests that are going to be helping us out with a lot of learning today. I'm going to start by introducing Ms. Everett, and then the Rangers are going to introduce themselves. Ms. Everett, tell us who you are and what you do.
Hi friends, I'm Miss Everett and my job is to oversee social studies for Tacoma Public Schools, and I'm super excited to be here with you today.
Hi, I'm Annie Rundy and I'm a park ranger at Mount Rainier.
Hi everyone, my name is Christina Martinez and I am also a park ranger here at Mount Rainier National Park.
Hi everybody, my name is Ranger Alejandro and I am standing in front of a building made out of wood and stone with a sign that says Mount Rainier National Park. We are in Mount Rainier National Park and it is home to Mount Rainier, the tallest mountain in all of Washington State and the 5th tallest mountain in the lower 48 states. Today for this program, we'll be talking about life zones and what exactly a life zone is and why they're so important to a place like Mount Rainier. Hi everybody, to better understand what a life zone is and exactly what their impact is in a place like Mount Rainier National Park, we're going to do a small art activity. We'll begin our art activity by first placing our paper out on the table and grabbing our drawing utensil. Now that we have our two materials together, we're going to begin by drawing a mountain of our own. The mountain can look pretty different depending on where you're looking from. So take your best shot at drawing the mountain and make sure you leave enough space so that you can continue to draw all around it. Next, that we have our mountain, like this, we're going to divide it into 3 sections. These 3 sections will represent the 3 life zones that we can find here at Mount Rainier, which we'll explore as we move throughout the video. That'll be our first life zone, right over here. Our second life zone, and our third life zone. Again, make sure you give enough space for yourself to continue drawing in each of these spaces as we continue the video. For our first life zone, the forest life zone, we'll be drawing a banana slug. You can begin drawing your banana slug by making a carrot-like shape that won't fully connect. Once you have something like that, you're going to draw even a smaller carrot right on top of it. This will be the outline of our banana slug. Once we've covered that, we're going to add some tentacles. Remember, a banana slug has 2 sets of tentacles. And then a small fringe to outline the shoe of our banana slug. Last but not least, we'll add some detail and maybe some slime. And that will be our banana slug for the forest life zone. Right. Now that we've learned more about the subalpine life zone, we're going to draw a snowshoe hare. For our snowshoe hare, we're going to do something a little bit different than our banana slug. We'll begin by looking at how much space we have on our mountain. All right? We want to make sure that there is enough space for this snowshoe hare to roam. So, how we're going to start is we are going to make a swirl-like shape, like this. This will be the general outline of our snowshoe hare. Next, we're going to add a small foot that connects here, and the rest of its body with some curves. A snowshoe hare needs ears to be able to listen out for predators, so we'll give our snowshoe hare some ears, some eyes, a nose, and details. Last but not least, we'll add a tail. Now, if you have coloring pencils, you can add color to the snowshoe hare depending on the time of the year that it is. If it's winter, the snowshoe hare will be white. If it's summer, the snowshoe hare will be brown. This will allow it to camouflage with its surroundings to help it better survive against predators. Now that we've learned more about the alpine life zone, we're going to add one more animal to our drawing here. We're going to be doing a mountain goat. And a mountain goat is able to survive the harsh winters of the alpine life zone by having a thick and heavy coat. This thick and heavy coat can be drawn by drawing a very boxy shape. We'll begin by doing the body of our mountain goat. Now that we have the legs and the body, we'll add a face to our mountain goat. One way to tell that you're seeing a mountain goat is because of the beard that it has. So we'll add a beard to our mountain goat here, and a very long face. Right. Mountain goat also needs horns and some ears. Draw an eye for it and a long tail. You can add texture to its body, like so, and there is our mountain goat. Throughout this video, we've talked about the life zones that you can find at a place like Mount Rainier National Park. We begin by talking about our forest life zone. In our forest life zone, you can find animals like a banana slug, and some of the other things that you can find in a forest life zone are big trees. You can add some trees to your forest life zone, like so, and other vegetation, like perhaps some ferns. Remember, a lot of this vegetation in a forest life zone is able to survive and thrive because of the high precipitation that this forest life zone gets. A lot of that precipitation is going to be rain that is coming in from places like the Pacific Ocean. As we move up the mountain, we'll encounter our subalpine life zone. Animals that live in the subalpine life zone need to be able to adapt to harsh winters. Animals like the snowshoe hare can be found in the subalpine life zone. Other things that can be found in the subalpine life zone are smaller trees. So you can add some small trees, like so. And during the summertime, you might also be lucky enough to see some wildflowers. These wildflowers can look very different. So take some creative freedom to make up your own wildflowers. Last but not least, when you're in the subalpine life zone, you're going to see a lot of hills and maybe other mountains in surrounding areas. So draw some hills for your snowshoe hare to live in. Last but not least, our alpine life zone is home to the mountain goats. Other things that you can find in the alpine life zone are glaciers. Glaciers, again, are big rivers of ice that are constantly moving down the mountain at very slow rates. To draw a glacier, you can begin by carving out the mountain, so taking out big chunks of it. And to incorporate and finish our entire drawings, you can have these glaciers send water down the mountain through rivers and waterfalls that make their way down the mountain and through all of our mountain life zones. And there you have it. Now we have a completed life zone drawing of Mount Rainier National Park. Thank you for joining me.